Hey y'all. This video is gonna be real. It's gonna be straight to the point. It is going to give you something that I pray that you need right now at this very moment, okay? So, we're gonna talk about letting go of control as a mom. Letting go of control as a mom. So, let me tell you, first things first. A couple weeks ago, I had a therapy session, and my therapist told me that I have a control problem. And I was sitting there like, seriously? No, I don't. That's not me. Like, what are you talking about? Like, in my head, I'm thinking, I don't know about that. I don't know if that's the issue. But I started thinking about it more, and it is a control issue, right? Even in the church, they often talk about the husband being the head of the household, but the wife is the neck, right? So that means that the wife is the one that's, you moving this way, you moving that way. What is that? Control, right? So we're supposed to be the keepers of the home and all of this type of stuff. And it puts you into this huge control bucket. So whatever is going on in your house and your life, you end up having anxiety over because you have a control problem, right? So I was sitting there thinking about that and how all of these various areas of my life I'm trying to control, right? So I want to control what my husband is doing. I want to control what my son is doing. I want to have control over everything that I have going on. I'm trying to build Moms Hustle Different. I have a full-time job. There's some other things that I want to do, and I feel this pressure, right? You know how when you have anxiety, you feel this pressure in your mind, and it causes a headache, and then it causes you to anxiety can sometimes even cause you to seek control over more things. So you could be anxious about like two things, for example, but then you use that anxiety to try to take control, right? And I just felt the need to share that with you guys, that if you are feeling anxious, but then your first instinct is to take more control, like that's not the right thing. That's not what's going to cause the shift, right? So then what are you supposed to do when you're anxious as a mom and you still have the roles in your household? Maybe you're a wife, maybe you work, maybe you have multiple children that are at different ages or at the same age, all of that, right? What are you supposed to do with the anxiety over whatever it is, whether it's school, money, work, relationship issues? Maybe it's that your house isn't clean the way you want it to be, or things aren't going the way it's supposed to be. Maybe it's people in your family or your friends or whatever else. Like, you have whatever anxiety is on you, right? What do you do with that? How do you stop the cycle, right? So, what I realized that I needed to do was I had to really stop and breathe, right? I had to stop and breathe. And then I had to really think about God and see things from his perspective, right? Um, I was listening to a song yesterday by Ty Tribbett, and it's What Can I Do? And he says in the song, they say, "Tell me what can I do? I can't live without you. I can't live without you." I can't sing, but that's basically what he says. Like, tell me what can I do? Because I can't live without you. I can't breathe without you. I can't be without you. Where would I be without you? Those are the things that they say in the song, and you really have to see it from God's perspective because He's looking at you. And I have to keep telling myself, God be like, Girl, what's wrong with you? I'm sitting right here. I'm waiting on you. I'm waiting. Where you at? I I'm ready for you to ask me, right? I'm ready to give you direction. But you're too busy trying to take control over everything that I can't even give you the direction that I'm supposed to give you right now, right? He's telling us he's waiting at the sidelines like a coach, right? We keep missing. And he's like, man, you have to play. Like, he's sitting on the side, like, man, you got to play wrong, all of this type of stuff. But we won't look. We won't even consult him. We won't ask for peace in our decisions. We just make the decisions on our own, right? And then we make these decisions on our own that lead to bad decisions, that lead to stress, which leads to anxiety. Like, it's just all crazy. And I know God looks down on me sometimes and he's like, girl, what's up? I'm sitting right here. Don't you see me? Why are you stressing? I got this. I could see him being like, I got this. Like, and we don't consult him. We want to take it in our own hands. We want to control the situation. And I'm just here to say that so much of our control issues, our anxiety could be solved if we gave God control, for real. If we give God control of what we are trying to do. Because we're trying to do, oh, I want to do this. I want to do that. I think this is good. This is a good direction, blah, blah, blah. And he's like, not quite, right? And if we just stopped and allow him to do what he does, we would be so much more in line with our purpose, right? And what the other thing that my therapist had talked about, she was like, a lot of times when you feel that anxiety, you're not in alignment, right? You are curving off of the alignment with God, and we need to be in alignment with God. So I'm asking you today, are you in line with God? Are you aligned with him in the things that he has planned for your life? Because sometimes the things he has planned are a little bit different than what we have planned for ourselves. But different doesn't mean less than. But different can be better. And it will be better because it's God's plan versus ours. So, if you are a mom, or if you're anybody, honestly, that has control issues, make sure you take the opportunity and the time to stop, to breathe, to remember that God is in control. When we say Jesus take the wheel, like, let's make it real. So here's your reminder today to let go for real and let God, and let go of that control, because your family will thank you for it. Everything will go immensely better when you let go of that control, let God take care of those big things, and you just handle the everyday things you got to do, It's less stress. Believe me, it's less stress. So with that, I just wanted to do a little quick episode and just remind you to let go of control. All right, mamas? Have a good day. Bye.